The Lux Trail is a whole new designed bike. It's made with a progressive geometry to lift the downhill performance and keeping the uphill performance we are knowing from the Lux family. It's made for long distance riding on rough terrain. It allows riders to go further, longer and more comfortable.
I'm Neil Phillips. I've ridden all types of bikes over the years, raced road and criteriums, cyclocross, and then also done a lot of ultra endurance bikepacking races. Next on the list is trying to do a bit more off-road ultra and getting some FKTs on the mountain bike. So the Lakeland 200 is a really famous route around the Lake Districts. It's just over 200k long. It's renowned for its hiker bike and crazy descents. Loads of super rocky technical rock gardens on the downhills, and then a lot of walking on the uphills. From a bike perspective, it needs to be comfortable. The geometry needs to really work on the downhills, as well as allowing me to climb efficiently uphill. And then it just needs to have everything kind of integrated as much as possible for things like mechanicals, being able to work on the fly really quickly and efficiently and keep moving, because it's all about the forward momentum.
So the new Lux Trail comes with a new geometry. We improved and we took all the feedback we got from customers, from riders from the previous one. We steepened the seat angle by 1.5 degrees to really center the rider much more in the middle of the bike, allow better power transmission. Additionally, we slackened the head angle to give the bike a more stable feel throughout all the situations. And we shortened the stem to a 50mm stem, gives the rider a more upright position, more comfort seating position, so it allows them to go further, longer, more comfortable. Also, the bike still feels super agile.
I think a route like the Lakeland 200 really needs that balance between geometry needed for the climbing and fast uphills and that comfort that you need on the downhills. Balancing those two aspects, this really does it perfectly for me.
Additionally, on the Lux Trail, 2 bottles can be carried through all sizes. You have a big bottle on the down tube and a small bottle on the seat tube. And combined with the internal storage solution, you always have everything on hand you need. The mini tool in the new Lux Trail sits nicely designed underneath the top tube. Even while riding, you can reach it with one hand, and then you can fix any quick issues you might have. The new frame has a inside storage system, which we thought about a 2-stage repair plan. So if you have a flat, you can easily fix the flat with the plug which you carry in the bar ends. And with the help of the CO2 cartridge and the inflator, which is sitting underneath the storage lid, you can easily help yourself on the first flat. But if you have a bigger issue, you can carry an inner tube, tire levers, and an additional CO2 cartridge. So if you already used the first one, you always have a second one with you.
The new storage system and the 2-part kind of repair plan worked really well. Making adjustments with the Allen keys and multi-tool on the fly was really easy to get to, really secure, locked in nicely, and there's no fumbling around in saddlebags and pockets. Just made life so much easier and neater. There was no messing around on the trail with pulling stuff out and trying to put stuff back into bags. It was all there, clear, easy to grab. I think on the Lux Trail, even though it's only got 115 mil of travel, it feels so much more than that. Some of these trails you kind of feel like you would need an enduro bike for, but this just ate them up.
The rear suspension of the new Lux Trail is super sensitive at the beginning of the stroke and gives you in the middle and in the end part of the stroke a super stable ride feel and helps you to really feel comfortable in all the downhill situations. If the suspension is fully open, the bike really feels like a small trail bike.
Having an efficient rear suspension on these longer rides really helps take that stress off the upper body and allows you just to keep riding, and then ultimately come the end still be able to apply power through your legs rather than feeling too fatigued. The suspension on the new Lux Trail with the 3 settings between fully locked out, mid locked out and completely open was absolutely perfect. I lost count how many times I was flicking between modes. Like, it was so easy to do. As the terrain changed, like that split second later, I could just flick it to the most suitable setting for what I was doing. And yeah, it was so easy to get used to and natural. I think for me, this new kind of trail, longer travel cross-country bike works perfectly. After doing the Lakeland 200 on the new Lux Trail, like, I'm definitely bonded to it. It makes me faster, way more confident on the descents, which coming from a road background, I definitely need, and then allows me to use my power on the climbs really efficiently. So yeah, I do like this, and I'm going to look forward to riding it more. I think it's a very pretty bike. It is nice.